Hello guys, I'm Paras, the options guy, and as you guys can see, market going down so much, right? We were expecting that below yesterday's low, we could see a big sell-off till 40,000. But yeah, if you see, market didn't even stop at 40,000, right? It just continued till 39,000, 400, 500, right? So what can we expect from here? Is this fall gonna continue, or are we gonna see profit booking or short covering? What is gonna happen, right? Anyways, first of all, let's see in the daily chart how exactly is the market looking, right? So if you see in the daily chart, Bank Nifty has kind of made a double top pattern and is about to break it, right? So whenever this happens, right, whenever some sort of a pattern is made and it is about to break, what happens is that first of all, there is a bit of a selling pressure, and then we see a little bit of pullback, and then we see continuation, right? So over here, tomorrow also, I think what can happen is that we could see a little bit of selling pressure again, uh, right? But that would be only valid if we do not open with a very big gap down, right? So if we see 40,000 over here is a very important resistance on the upside, right? If we open with any sort of a gap down near 40,000, or like any sort of a gap down above 1%, that could mean that market could start moving up over here, because what will happen is that anybody who would have shorted over here, now they are like, okay, I was expecting that the market will continue to go down, but the market has opened against me, by more than 1% or by 1%. So this is not great, right? And they would want to square off their position, because of which the market could become trending on the upside again, and this could mean that this is a trap, right, for the sellers. Anyways, if we do not open with any sort of a big gap up, if we open with a small gap up, or if we even open flat, even if we open gap down, I think what will happen is that we could see a little bit of more selling pressure till 39,000. But keep in mind that already a very big trend has gone, right? If you see, already we've seen a fall of 1,000 points today itself, so it does not make sense to continue with your big quantity over here. So tomorrow what you guys can do over here is very simple. If you open flat, or if you open with any sort of a gap down, as soon as we cross today's low, you guys can then go ahead and start selling again. Your target should be 39,050. Do not aim till 39,000 exactly. What could happen is that we could reach somewhere near 39,040 or 30 and then reverse from there, right? So yeah, that should be a target, but keep quantity low, because already a lot of trend has happened. So what could happen, what happens generally in such type of scenarios where there is a big selling, is that there are the pullbacks over here are very sharp, right? So your pullback, so you might see a pullback which could hit your stop loss, and then it just does not make sense, right, that you went overly aggressive in your short position and now you are seeing a big loss, right? Anyways, if you open with any sort of a gap down near 39,200 or 400, wait for a pullback till near 39,460 or 470, 500, all these levels. If you do get a pullback, then you guys can go ahead and keep sell till 39,000, right? Even if you do not get a pullback, but if you are seeing in the 5-minute chart, if you are seeing lower lows being made over here in the 5-minute chart, then you guys can also go ahead and short. But again, keep sure, make sure that the risk to reward is favorable. At least aim for 1:2. If you do not get that, it's okay. We will get a very good selling market in the coming days, right? As I also said in my weekly analysis video. Nifty, if you see, Nifty went for the gap filling, but if you see, pretty much, in the next candle itself, it pretty much covered the first candle by more than 50%. So it was really not a good sign, right? And if you see, today was a day where, if you wouldn't have trailed your stop loss, or if you wouldn't have trailed your profits, you would be in big losses, right? So that's why trailing is also very important in these types of days, where even if some sort of a move is going your way, you should not be very confident that, oh, definitely my target will get it. Because if you would have waited till, till here, that, okay, market will reverse, then it will go up. Then if you see, pretty much it did not happen. But anyways, if you see in Nifty also, as I said, below yesterday's low, you guys can go ahead and sell. And if you see, pretty much we got a all of our targets were hit over here, right? So anyways, in Nifty also, very same analysis as Bank Nifty. Even if you open with a small gap of flat anything, once we go below 17,114, you guys can go ahead and sell. Your target should be 17,010 on the downside, right? If you open with a little bit of gap down, just wait for a pullback and then go ahead and sell. One thing that could happen is that if we open with a big gap down, then what could happen is that anybody who would have sold over here, now they would want to book their profits, right? Because of which we could see a little bit of very big pullbacks. So if we open with a very big gap down, like somewhere near 17,000 itself, right? Then what could happen is that we could see a little bit of, first of all, profit booking and an uptrend from here, after which we could consolidate over here for some time and then break down, right? So over here, if we open with a very, very big gap down, somewhere near like 1% or more than 1%, then you guys can go ahead and actually think of buying, but keep your quantity low, right? Tomorrow is not the day where you go with very big quantity. If you open with very big gap up, right? As I said in Bank Nifty and Nifty also, then things could also get volatile, right? While being in the uptrend, things could also get volatile, and we could see an inside candle being made tomorrow, after which maybe we could see breakdown or breakout of that happening. Anyways, for Nifty, if you see, this range is very important. 17,400, 17,500, all these levels are very important. Nifty, if it goes up again, then this will be a sellers, then this will be a trap for sellers. And as I say, selling always is very fast, right? So whenever we have to go down, we will go down very fast. And yeah, tomorrow could be again, we could see a little bit of selling pressure happening, after which maybe you could see some pause. And once we get a new selling pressure, then we guys can go ahead and sell aggressively, right? Tomorrow Fin Nifty's expiry is over here. So tomorrow again, as I said, if you open with any sort of a very big gap up somewhere near 17,800, then we could see a range bound market from 18,000 to 17,800. And what you guys can do is sell like 17,750p and 18,050p and just hold it for the day, right? Again, and if you open flat, or if we open with a small gap up, or if we open with a small gap down, again, wait for a pullback, then go ahead and sell, right? Very simple. Your target should be 17,500 on the downside, right? If we if we just consolidate over here for some time and break down after 10:30 to or 11 a.m., then it's very good for the option buyers also, because what happens in Nifty is that in the first few minutes, in the first hour of trading on the expiry, a lot of option premium is already gone, so you get a very good risk to reward in option buying also in Nifty, right? Anyways, guys, tomorrow we could see a little bit of more selling pressure, after which maybe we could see a little bit of pause. So yeah, trade accordingly, but yeah, keep your quantity low for tomorrow, because already a lot of momentum has happened. Once we see fresh selling, then we can go ahead and sell with with full quantity. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow in another video. Bye bye.